Stu here with Raid Shadow Legends. We are doing a guide today, a review on an uncommon champion by the name of Zephyr Sniper. She is an uncommon barbarian. Here she is. She's a pretty cool champion, right? Because she has the AoE on her skill 1. Let's go over her skills really quick. Then we'll look at her crazy gear I have on her. So Suppressive Fire does an AoE every time she attacks based off of defense. Attacks all enemies, has a, what is it? Another 15-30% chance to increase the cooldown of a random skill on each target by 1 turn. So she can lower the cooldown of one skill. It's random, but it's still something, right? It's something additional we get. She has this ranger skill, but it's only 7.5% continuous heal for 1 turn, right? Buff on all allies for 1 turn on a 4-turn cooldown. Not that impressive. Let's go over to her artifacts so you can see what I have on her here. Here are her total stats. She's pretty beefy. I'll give you... I know. I made her really beefy. I slapped on some artifacts that I have, but they're all like 6-star. They're all level 16. It's crazy. What could I do? So she has 37,000 health, 3,400 HP defense, really high defense. Again, her damage is based off of defense. We're not trying to go high crit rate. We're not trying to make a shield guard build. I didn't put shield guard gear on her. I put stun artifacts on her, as well as I wanted to make sure her accuracy was decent because she needs to land that debuff on her skill 1, or at least try to, you know. And that's what we've got on her. Let's look at her gear. So she has focus gear and then stun gear on her. There's her. We'll go over her artifacts really quick, like. Not too quick though. I heard people say I go over them too quick. But here we are. We've got defense-based gloves, HP-based chest, 45 speed. So we've got all high. I mean, look, I know everything on her is crazy high. We can remove some of this gear, no problem. We can take it off and see how she works because we kind of want her to get hit. That's the whole thing we're going to do with her. We're going to use her as our target to get hit as we go through these waves, and of course to stun like we did with the Bellower Stunner. Now, unfortunately, there's nobody better at doing waves and stunning waves and placing cool debuffs other than Bellower. There's just not. Bellower is the AoE king and debuff king of rares and uncommons and below, okay? Of rares and uncommons, right? Because, of course, when it comes to epics and it comes to other legendaries, we have a lot that can do AoE stuff and apply debuffs that are pretty awesome. But for the easy stuff for people to get, you know, we're limited. We're limited from what we have, and Bellower is the best out of all of them. If you can get him, he's void. But this girl you can farm. This girl you can get easily. So here's where we're at. We've got defense masteries. We're going into here just to give her a lot of extra survivability. If she does do a stun, we do get a chance to put a leech on, which helps our whole team. Any damage we do to that target heals by 10%. Kind of the same deal that you've seen. But I'm going retribution as well because I want her to get hit. I don't want her to be the one that's hiding from being hit, right? She's tanky, yes, but I want to make her to a point. We're going to take her into dragons anyways, and she's the bad affinity there, so of course they're going to come after her, and it doesn't matter if she does the weak hits because she's using artifact sets to stun, so it's only based off of our percentage to do that. The 23%, 18% from the artifact, 5% additional down here, so a 23% chance for us to get a stun on those people. So it doesn't matter that we're the weak affinity, and if they do hit us hard enough, 25% of our max HP, we'll get a chance to counterattack back and try to stun some more people or lower their cooldowns. So it works either way. We're good to go. Also, you know, turn meter increase if they attack other people. We've got Evil Eye, so the first time we do an AoE on them, we'll drop everybody's turn meter by 5%. And then I guess this will work on our first skill, but our first skill isn't that strong. But, you know, we were limited on options anyway. So let's get into it. Let's look at what Zephyr Sniper is capable of. So first thing we're going to do is run through, you know, making a farmer running through 12-3 brutal is it's not hard to do nowadays. If you can farm Dragons 13, get gear, get 6-star gear, get 5-star gear, and just keep at it, you'll be able to do farmer. If I put shield guard's gear on this person right now, if I put my shield guard gear on her, she would blow up every wave every time. Watch. It's surprising too because usually you would think she casts this a lot. When I put her in dungeons, she casts this all the time. She starts off with this, but when we're doing these waves right now, she won't ever cast it, which is really good. Very good. So let's see. The thing is that she's really fast too. She's at like 212 speed, right? 212 or so. As long as you're like at 200 speed, you'll 2-turn all these waves. So boom, boom, 2-turn, no problem. And it's really good that she's not doing that heal because, you know, a lot of champions do that kind of nonsense stuff, which would slow down these runs. So again, if I put my shield guard gear on her, which is consists of crit and crit rate, then she'd be at 100% crit rate, really high crit damage, and she'd blow through. Like every time she hit those guys, she'd drop them. So if you wanted to make her your farmer, you could. Just like I use shield guard as my farmer, she would do 4-second, 5-second runs on the PC version, no problem whatsoever. So there we go. But it's easy to get a farmer nowadays. You know, as long as you have the speed, you can 2-hit like I just did with speed on anybody that's got a 3-turn cooldown, AoE, or anybody who has an AoE like her on their main stat. Now, I'm not going to do these total runs. I'm going to stop at the boss. We're just going to look and make sure we can go through the waves, because I feel like I've done this a lot with Bellower. I've done this with Fellhound. I've done this with a lot of other people. So I made this team right here. Hopefully, you know, I'm hoping we at least make it through, right? At least we can make it through and show off what she can do. That's the whole purpose, is just to see what she can do. Now, I wish she wouldn't do this. This is a wasted turn for us. This is just like Fellhound. When we bring Fellhound in here with his stun artifacts on as well, we don't want him always doing that little heal or whatever else he does. We do want him doing it for Fire Knight, right? So we can't be too picky. We want him doing that. Now, if we look over their heads when she does her move, we look for a little swirly thing. That means that they got a cooldown on one of their skills. Okay, they didn't get stunned or anything that time. So they're all going after Zargala though. She's just, Zephyr Sniper is too tanky. She's way too tanky. There we go. We saw one skill cooldown right there, but she's not getting any stuns. She's got a 23% chance every time she AoEs. Here we go. That's right. Come after her. Come on. There we go. We got a stun now. But again, if you watch my tank Bellower, if you have Bellower, just use Bellower like this. I can tell you that I'm going to use Zephyr Sniper and something else. Okay, I'm going to try her out in Spiders 20. We're going to try, you know, I talked to this other gentleman. I'll name him later when I do the video about, I'm glad she's getting hit. I want her to get hit. I want her to get dropped down 25% HP, and I want her to attack back with a counterattack, 50% chance to do it. But I do want to try her out in Spiders 20, so we're going to be doing more things with her, so don't worry. I just wanted to come out and show this video now before I start messing with her, you know, before I start taking her apart and doing a whole bunch of stuff with her. We got 2 cooldowns right then, Apothecary and Horden, and then we also stun Horden, which, okay, we got to sleep there. He's going after, oh, maybe that's because I wasn't watching. Maybe Seducer taunted him, provoked him. That's why he went after Seducer, because I want these people to hit her. I might have to make her, you know, not as tanky as she is right now, because she's super tanky. So if you did have her and you don't have my gear, that's fine. Put 5-star gear, get them to come after her like this, especially with Seducer shielding her up, making sure she can't take debuffs, giving her that 30% additional defense. She's really tanky, and you could do the same thing, and you can make it to where they always go after her. She can take the hits because she's a defense base. She's got good defense. Good base defense, right? 1,244 or something like that. Her HP is kind of low, but she's an uncommon. I mean, what can we do? She has really high defense, though, for an uncommon, and good defense for a rare. Defense champions that are rare are usually at like 1,300, maybe pushing 1,400 sometimes. Not very often. I don't even think Seducer pushes that. 1,300, somewhere around there. So she's doing her job. You can't really see here. I'm going to cut this. We're going to go to Ice Golems because this is all taking too long. So I just missed my shot at getting a speed gear. That was probably going to be a speed gear with a speed substat, legendary, and we were going to hit all the speed substats, and it would be just like the best piece ever. So now we're not going to get it. So let's go into Ice Golems so I can show you one more of her, and then we'll call it a day. So if you wanted to do her like I've done Shield Guard, right? I have a level 6 Shield Guard uncommon. He's really fun. If you want to do the same thing with her, you could. She did a decreased cooldown. She's not getting a lot of stuns. You know, I'm feeling pretty bad right now that she's not getting enough stuns out. Okay, we got a couple more there. Wave 2 is going to be hard because, you know, if they put up the Reflect and my Royal Guard wants to AoE, he's going to die. He's going to kill himself. We do have... Oh, I meant to take Kymar out of here. Oops. Because we can't really see what she's doing. All right, scratch this. Scratch this. Take 2. Take 2, guys. I don't want to edit tonight, okay? I'm doing stuff with my family right now, and I just want to get this video out. I am very sorry about trying to rush this because I have other ideas for her, but I want to do this first before I do those other ideas. I want to show how she is to help you carry you through like content, right? As an uncommon, help you. There we go. We got one stun. We got a couple other cooldowns. Maybe it did a cooldown on their good skills. Maybe they have 2 or 3. I don't know. I can't tell right now. We know Draco's got a couple over here that he could do and bust us up. But we're handling pretty good. I mean, if you get 2 stuns off on a wave from 1 hit from your uncommon, you're doing pretty good. I mean, you can't beat that, right? So let's see if we can get 2 more stuns off here. If she doesn't do her heal thing, it's on a 4-turn cooldown. So, okay, we got a cooldown on a skills here for the Draco, and then we got a stun on the side. I'd still like to see more. Please don't do your little heal move. Okay, great. And we got nothing. Man, she is letting me down big time. She is letting me down. I feel like we got a lot more love from doing Bellower like this, and even Fellhound. When I did Fellhound manual, okay, she's getting beat up now. Who knows if she's not going to survive, is she? Oh, she's tanky. Again, she's really tanky. So when it comes down to it, should you do Zephyr Sniper? No, not yet. You shouldn't. You should do Bellower, like I've said already, if you have Bellower. She did stun 2 people then, and then she also did two decreased cooldowns on that. So that wasn't that bad. But I wish that cooldown, since it's only a random and it's only 1 turn, I kind of wish it was a higher percentage, 30%. I mean, she's an uncommon. I do want to see uncommons be useful, right? For in-game, at least a little bit. And I guess this is kind of showing that she can be useful a little bit. But of course, you're not going to watch this like you've seen on my Fellhound video with Fire Knights 20. Go back and watch that if you haven't seen it. Or my Bellower guide for doing Bellower in anything, which is amazing for stun gear and making him a tank Bellower. Watch that as well if you haven't seen it, because this to me, if I was watching this, I would not want to. I'd be like, okay, Stu, you showed us Zephyr Sniper at 60. Great. She's trash. I got you. But I made her 60, so I got to show her, right? I got to at least show you that she's not great. I got to do something because I spent all the resources to do it. She is fully masteried. We saw our masteries. You know, I spent all that time and energy into doing it. So I'm going to at least show you something so you know, right? So at least you know. Her baby heal looks pretty funny compared to Bad L's there. So she's stunning, right? She's stunning the side guys. So that is something. If she can stun both of these side champions, then we're good to go, right? We're good to go. We'll take them down within time, and then we'll take the boss on. As long as this boss doesn't whack my Royal Guard like that. We've got Arbiter here, so we're fine. But that's it, guys. Thanks so much for watching this Zephyr Sniper video. I'm sorry it's not more exciting. I hope I made it okay. At least you know, right? And now you know. So we can move on to other things. And I really do have some plans for her, and I hope it works out, because then you will be really excited to see it. So I wish you all a wonderful night, and I will see you all on a video soon.